Hello there, friends on Kimochi's Way. I'm Miss Eileen, and I am donning my lab coat and my safety goggles here in hopes that you'll join me in the Kimochi's lab to do a science experiment with me. A science experiment that incorporates a little bit of a Kimochi's twist to it. And so, the title of our experiment today is called the Kindness Egg Experiment. And so, what we need for this are two clear glasses of room temperature water. We don't need to heat up the water or make it chilled in any way. So just two glasses of room temperature water. We will need a raw egg or an uncooked egg. And we will need some kindness sprinkles, otherwise known as salt. Okay? And so the way the science experiment works is we're going to grab my friend Eggbert. And our friend Eggbert is feeling really sad today. He's kind of thrust in a world where people are not really taking the time to be kind. And you can see when I put him in his world where people are not necessarily being kind. Let's see what happens to our friend Eggbert. Oh, do you see how when Eggbert is put into his world where people aren't being kind, how he kind of just sinks to the bottom just because he's weighed down with all that sadness in his body? And so I'm going to need your help to help build a world for him that is filled with kindness. And so we're going to take some of our kindness sprinkles and put it into his new world and see what happens when we put Egbert in that world. And so I've enlisted the helps of some of my Kimochi's friends, some of my students, if you will, who have shown me some or have told me about some acts of kindness that they've done. And so I'm going to pull from my jar here and saying hello to a new friend or a classmate who has just moved in, because that happens sometimes, right? So saying hello to a new friend or classmate who has just moved in. Hey, that's someone taking the time to be kind. Let's add a little bit of kindness sprinkles and add that to this world. Ooh, nice. Okay. What's another act? Giving someone a compliment like, oh, I like your lab coat, or cool glasses, Eileen, or Bug, I love how shiny your wings are. Okay, that's an act of kindness. So let's go ahead and add a little more kindness sprinkles to it. Okay, let's see. Ooh, this happens at school. Sitting next to a friend at lunchtime when they are sitting alone. So when you notice a friend or a classmate who's sitting by themselves and choosing to sit next to them, that is taking the time to be kind. So let's add a little kindness to this world. Okay. Wow, that's a really kind world. Another act of kindness is helping your family put away the groceries after going to the supermarket. That is very kind. So let's go ahead and add some more kindness sprinkles. Okay, two more pieces. Asking a friend if they want a hug when you see they're feeling sad. So if you see Egbert feeling a little sad, asking them if they want a hug. And that's the operative word, is asking them first if they want that hug. Yes, that is very kind. So let's go ahead and add our last bit of kindness sprinkles. And the last thing is, oh, being kind to yourself, because sometimes we do need to be, actually, all the time, we need to take the time to be kind to ourselves and saying one thing you are proud of, something you did today. And so that is taking the time to be kind. And so we're going to add the last bit of our sprinkle. And we're going to see what happens to Egbert. I'm going to stir up the kindness sprinkles to make sure that Egbert's world is filled with kindness. And let's see when Egbert goes in. Let's see. All right, Egbert, let's see. Let's put you in and observe what happens. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that because I know that we've mixed it all up. But do you see here how Egbert floats to the top? Because he is filled with he's in a world that's filled with kindness. And if you want to compare, here is Egbert here in this world that isn't filled with kindness, where he sinks to the bottom. And here's Egbert right here, filled in this world with kindness, and he goes to the top. He floats to the top. And let's see. if Egbert still has his sad. Oh, thank you. So in a world filled with kindness, you can see that you helped turn Egbert's sad back to happy again. Thank you, guys. And thanks for joining me at the lab.